Donald Trump stunned NATO allies by ending all US military aid to Ukraine late on Monday, pressuring Volodymyr Zelensky to end the war on his terms. The president is focused on peace. We need our partners committed to that goal. We are pausing and reviewing aid to ensure it contributes to a solution, a White House official stated. The decision puts Ukraine's defense in jeopardy, suspending undelivered aid earmarked by the Biden administration. A second official told Fox News, "This is not permanent termination. It's a pause. Military equipment not yet in Ukraine will be halted, and future aid is now uncertain." Trump's move followed his Truth Social post warning, "America will not put up with it for much longer," after Zelensky said the war's end was very, very far away. Zelensky's remarks came after a London summit where 18 allies reaffirmed support. UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer proposed a coalition of the willing to present a peace plan to Trump. But Zelensky's warning was met with ire in Washington, where Trump's team called it evil. Trump accused Zelensky of prolonging the war for America's backing, suggesting he doesn't want peace. He also hinted Zelensky's presidency might not last much longer. Elon Musk echoed Trump's criticism, calling Zelensky evil for pushing a forever war. Musk alleged Zelensky was motivated by maintaining his international spotlight, even suggesting he should accept amnesty in a neutral country in exchange for a transition back to democracy. Trump further escalated pressure, suggesting Zelensky's influence would wane if he resisted peace. "It shouldn't be that hard a deal to make," Trump said. "If someone doesn't want peace, they won't be around for long." Trump also criticized Europe's reliance on US support, saying allies had admitted they cannot do the job without the US. In response, EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen announced a €150 billion defense loan plan and a proposal to mobilize €800 billion for European defense. The US aid pause leaves Ukraine vulnerable without key weaponry like Patriot missiles. Meanwhile, Russian forces struck civilian infrastructure, hitting a children's clinic in Sumy and damaging kindergartens in Odessa. Ukrainian drones retaliated, igniting a Russian oil refinery and a key pipeline. Trump's national security advisor, Mike Waltz, warned that America's support was not unlimited. The American people's patience, wallets, and munitions are not endless. The time to talk is now. He criticized Zelensky for failing to work with the US and Russia on peace negotiations. Success means Zelensky sitting down for peace talks, but he's not ready, and time is not on his side. Waltz called Zelensky's refusal to engage a disservice to Ukraine, lamenting a missed opportunity. Before the aid pause, ISW estimated it would take Russia over 83 years to capture the remaining 80% of Ukraine, assuming sustained, massive personnel losses. However, Zelensky previously warned Ukraine could last only 6 months without US support. Dr. Kenton White of the University of Reading emphasized the urgency of US backing, citing Europe's lack of military readiness. Western Europe has been complacent about defense. NATO is not war-ready for anything beyond low-intensity conflicts. Trump suggested Zelensky should show more gratitude, falsely claiming the US had given more aid than Europe. Since returning to office, Trump has pushed for a rapid peace deal. His administration pursued a rare earth minerals deal with Kyiv to offset US costs. A disastrous Oval Office meeting on Friday saw Trump cancel lunch and a press conference with Zelensky after a heated exchange. J.D. Vance urged diplomacy with Russia, prompting Zelensky's frustration. What kind of diplomacy? What do you mean? Vance responded, the kind that ends your country's destruction. Trump then told Zelensky to leave, stating, he can come back when he's ready for peace. Zelensky immediately flew to London, seeking European backing. Keir Starmer pledged UK support, warning, to succeed, this effort must have strong US backing. French President Emmanuel Macron proposed a temporary ceasefire without security guarantees for Kyiv, but allies rejected it. Macron's plan would allow continued ground combat while pausing air and sea operations. European leaders debated troop commitments for post-war stabilization, as Trump refused to use the US as a backstop. A British-French plan proposed deploying tens of thousands of European troops without US involvement, though doubts remained over contributions. Slovakia and Hungary opposed NATO deployment due to ties with Russia. Baltic states planned small contributions, while Italy declined participation. Canada's Justin Trudeau said everything is on the table, but Poland ruled out involvement, prioritizing its own security. Germany's stance was unclear amid government transition, with incoming Chancellor Friedrich Merz possibly reversing former leader Olaf Scholz's troop refusal. Trump criticized European leaders for weakness, remarking, this guy doesn't want peace as long as he has America's backing. And Europe admitted, they can't do this without us. UK Armed Forces Minister Luke Pollard warned against temporary truces, arguing Russia would use the opportunity to rearm. French Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot countered that a limited ceasefire would test Putin's sincerity while gauging Trump's willingness to negotiate on European terms. During Sunday's summit, Keir Starmer unveiled a four-point plan for peace and Ukraine's defense. The strategy involved European troop deployments under a coalition of the willing, with US air cover and security guarantees, an approach Trump previously opposed. However, commitments remained uncertain. Despite challenges, European nations continued discussions on security commitments, while Trump's stance on Ukraine's future remained firm.